business this evening and want you to enjoy every minute of your stay here.
The Flintstones has been brought to you by Winston, America's best-selling, best-tasting filter cigarette.
Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
Tonight's program has been brought to you by...
How are you? I'm fine. Thank you very much for asking. It's 5:37 here on the west coast of Los Angeles, California. Hope everything is cool. How's that? Huh? It's not real. It's my green screen. You can do many green screens. It's cool. Did you know that the Flintstones were smokers? I didn't know. Wow, there goes my whole childhood. Anyway, so tonight is a cool night. So you guys listen, you know that I'm paintball, everything. I don't care if you're using a slingshot, throwing at somebody. I don't care what you're doing. I'm all about paintball. In fact, I try to even do crossover. I've played against Dynasty. I've done one-on-ones with Ryan. I've done one-on-ones with, I think I've done Matty Boy. I've gone to the NXL. I have the pit pass. I go and talk. I'm everything. Anything has to do with paintball, I'm in. And paintball players, I'm in. And that's what tonight's going to be about. Tonight's going to be about the tournament side, but also the conditioning of the tournament side. You know, we always joke about like, you know, the rec ball guys are, you know, a little bit bigger, and the tournament guys are more athletic kind of thing. Yes and no. But if you are a guy that's really interested in, or girl, person, I always say guy, I'm Californian, interested into, you know, getting like physically fit, getting like really tightened up for tournaments and stuff. That's what we're going to talk about tonight with my guest. He's such a cool cat. And I'm glad that he took time out of his busy day in Arizona to come on the show. So hang on one second. What's up, brother, man?
Yo, what is going on, Reaper?
Dude, hey, did you know that the Flintstones smoked?
Oh, that blew my mind. That was crazy. What is happening?
Dude, there's so many, back in the day, what was it, the 50s, 60s, there was so many crossover type of things where, you know, what was it, like there would be cartoons selling laxative. And you're like, what the hell does that have to do with me? I'm 5 years old. It's like I don't, what's that?
That was amazing. Your intro is outstanding, dude.
Oh, dude.
Everything about that was top notch.
Nice. I try to tailor it to each guest. So you saw the wine, right?
Yeah, the wine was amazing. The G2 touch was perfect.
That's cool. So that's cool. So yeah, we're having always kind of looking at it that way. It's always the shows are about my guests and paintball community and whatever. So I'm all in. I'm all in. Yeah. So listen, first introduce yourself, even though it says your name there. First introduce yourself.
Absolutely. I'm Tyler Harmon. I play for San Diego Dynasty. I've been playing paintball for about 20 years now, coming up on it.
Dude, that's crazy. What, you were like, what, 5 years old when you started?
Yeah,
exactly.
Pretty much.
It's all you and Ryan, man. You guys don't age, man. Like,
we're doing it.
What is it? Is it oil Valet or something? What are you using on the face?
Yeah, it's my wife taking care of me. And then also Garden of Life, huge shout out to them. A little bit of Transfuse and some Heal brand CBD, you know, a little mixture, and keeps you oiled up.
Right? Dude, could you, you're looking really healthy. And especially where you moved to in Arizona, it cracks, right? I mean, people crack out there. Like, they look like beef jerky after a while.
That's right. Well, I'm part of the reptile people clan. So I'm all about, you know, hanging out with the lizard people, and we'll you know, have some fun.
I know, it sounds good. Okay, so here's the deal. Like I said in the intro, okay, so I've been playing since 2008. I have only been using pistols. I started at Hollywood Sports. All I knew about paintball was rec ball. That's all I knew. And I, like, the first 6 months, I was getting my ass handed to me by the hitmen and by all these other teams that would come out and play. I'm like, but I kept on coming back because I was like, this is fantastic, right? And then like the second, I think it was this like the second week that I played, I contacted a really good friend of mine, Gary Baum. And I said, because we've been best friends since like the 90s, and he never talked about paintball.
No way.
Right. No, dude.
How did you guys meet?
He came, I've been in the computer business since 1988. And in 1994, 5, I was a training manager at CompUSA. Remember CompUSA? The computer store?
Yeah.
So I was a training manager, and he came to the class, and he was like dominating the class, right? He was like, what if you do this? And what if you do? It was like a Windows 95 class. I go, dude, this is not a private class. And he goes, well, what if I hire you? I go, okay. So 1995, we hired me. We became friends. And then we used to go mountain biking together and just do crazy stuff. But it was like Fight Club. He never talked about paintball, right?
Yeah.
Never. I mean, I've known him from 95 till 2008. He never spoke about it. And then,
wow.
I was at a garage sale one time, and my kids found these guns, and we started, playing. And I was like, you get I drank the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. So then I called him up. I go, dude, do you know about this thing called paintball? And he goes, okay, go to paintballphotography.com. I go, this guy's amazing. And he goes, that's me. Why didn't you say anything? He goes, And he goes, listen. He goes, I know how you are. Just be a player. Don't get involved. Just. Like, no. I've already got these ideas. I said, there's the NPPL, and then there was a thing called the SPPL, and then there was some other. It was Hinman's League, right? And and so I said, but there's nothing for the rec ball guys. There's nothing for like a father and son to come out and play. And I go, I'm going to call it the WTL, Woods Ball Tournament League, right?
Nice.
And so we started doing that, and we had NPPL refs. We did 7-man, 7-minute. And we killed it. We did it. And like I told you in the pre-show, we used to go to Arizona. We did it like all over the place. And so I've been kind of in the sport, that kind of thing. I just kind of accelerated quickly. And but
dude, you're a rock star. Let me just say that. You're a rock star. You're awesome.
Wait, go check your PayPal and see if the money went in there already.
Yeah, it went through. It came through. We're good.
So, all right. So anyway, I fell in love with the sport. I loved it. Right. And but then everybody started like saying, we have two sides. We've got the speedball players, and we've got this. And I said, I don't know what this is. Then I started. Chuck Hench said, "Do you want to put a booth up at the beach for NPPL?"
Oh, yeah.
I said, "Yeah, of course." So I had a booth up there, and I got to see what your life was about, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I also saw how hard it was to promote our sport, even though we were on the boardwalk and people were walking by, and they're just like, "What's all this shit?" Right?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, look, there's free Monster drinks. Okay, they're not even like, they don't even care what's going on, right? I'm like, fuck. So so
that was a cool event, man. That was amazing.
Those were, you know what? Back in the day, there was no Go Sports, and so there was a camera. Chuck had maneuvered it where there was like a camera that you could go online and see the ocean, right? And so they would twist it so you could actually see the game, right?
Dude, that was the early hacks. That was how we were hacking.
That was fantastic. And I was like, this is pretty cool. So so I've been connected with you guys. I mean, I know, the whole thing. I've never been the snobbish, like, no. And I really appreciate your side of the industry, basically. And what I've always said is I always looked at like 80-20, like 80% is what we do, which would be like the rec ball stuff, and 20% is what you guys do. But you guys, I mean, we wouldn't have a paint business if it wasn't for you guys, right?
Yeah, that's very true.
Right?
That's actually why I started this company, Play the Game. Myself and Marcelo Margad, is because we have so much respect for all paintball, and that's really our mission and our voice that we want to leave behind, is that it's about all of us as a paintball collective. Play the game. We want everybody playing the game of paintball from all different walks of life in all different styles. Because you're right, the majority of people play rec ball, and that's how I started. I didn't start on a speedball field. I started in the woods, and that's where I fell in love with paintball. I think we almost kind of have it a little backwards right now. I think we need to get more people playing woods ball, get out there, have fun, get in there. That's how they should start. Right. And then they mature into that speed type of format.
I agree 100%. And in fact, it's interesting that when a kid comes to Hollywood Sports or SC Village, right, He's not looking around like, well, where's Dynasty? I want to join. He's like, he goes, what is this? Is an A5.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's like, where's Reaper at?
Exactly. Yeah, that's know that's the interesting thing about our sport is that if I went to a Hollywood Sports dressed as Reaper, obviously people are going to recognize me. But if I were to ask somebody, hey, do you know who LeBron James is? They're going to go, yeah. I go, what about Ryan Greenspan? They're like, huh? What about Greg Hastings? They're going to go, what? Right? Yeah. We don't have that kind of, I mean, for like the basic player just starting, let's say that they go to Venice Beach and they play a pickup game of basketball. They already have like Kobe or somebody in their head, right? Yeah. I don't know if the kid just getting an A5 at his bar mitzvah is going to have you in his head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, we're just not there yet.
It's a big disconnect. So we've got to kind of fix that. We got to put more posters up at Hollywood Sports or SC Village. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Totally. Tell Gio
we're working on that right now. We're going to have some play the game posters, then we're going to send them to the fields. Yeah. And have them up. Nice.
Okay. That's cool. Nice. Totally. Very good. Dude, you're onto something. Congratulations.
Yes, totally. Nice. I know. We're even working on a cool little, a safety speech that we can send to the field so that you can have like Tyler and Marcelo talking to the guys before they go out,
Nice,
and we just want to give it all away. Just give it away and help promote a good, safe, fun sport,
Good, dude.
Yeah.
You're on the right track. I like it.
Yes, sir.
So I heard your interview with Wolf on your show. Right? Yeah. Yep. And it was interesting because I looked at your other things, and most of them are usually tournament type, because that's kind of your world kind of thing. And Wolf came in. How was the response? Did people, they know him? Good. It was good?
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah. He's I think you two are obviously the biggest names in that landscape, and we need to have you on the show as well very soon. Reaper, it would be an honor. Absolutely, dude. We need you on immediately. Yeah.
Well, let's hang up on this one and just
we'll run it over to the Play the Game podcast.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, it was really good. I personally love playing 10-man, woods ball, all that kind of stuff. Obviously, I'm really good at speedball too. And, I trained very hard to be an effective athlete and a teammate for Dynasty out there. But dude, nothing fills my cup and my heart more than playing some just good old fashioned old style paintball and, just playing the game. That's how I fell in love with all this, so that's where my heart's at.
Well, what's good about that is, again, sometimes where I'm always trying to do crossovers. So sometimes if I get you or Ryan or someone on the show, sometimes people are like, who is this? I go, yeah, that's it. You're going to learn. Right? And the other thing is that when Ryan comes with us to in October, I don't know, dude, are you going to come?
I wish. I'm going to be in Chicago, but I'm going to be at the 10-man.
Motherfucker, when?
I know. I'm going to be at the same weekend you're in Chicago. I'm going to be in Chicago, but I'm just going to be at the 10-man event. They're doing the ICPL.
No, they're doing it at the same time? Why would they do that?
I know.
Okay, October 4th. All right, cool. Anyway.
That's right. So I know. I want to be there so bad. Huge shout out to Paintball Explosion. They're the best.
Nice.
Clowns versus Zombies.
I'm serious. You've got to come join us sometimes. It's fantastic. And, and that's what we're always trying to do too, is to break that wall kind of thing. Like I'll go up on stage and they'll scream and Wolf, and then Ryan, like this one guy will go, yeah. And then Ryan goes, there's my guy. Like out of 1,000 people, there's my guy.
Yeah, dude. I love that.
But the thing is that Ryan came in and he's just like, he's playing like an athlete, right? So we did on Saturday, we did a pistol game. He told you about this, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So in a pistol game, we had like about 30 of the best pistol players in the world. They're all over the place, right? And he's kicking ass. Why?
Yeah.
Because he's playing like he was doing the Dorito or the snake, or he's doing snap shooting. He's like, he's listening. And everybody was just watching it, like, and he won. He was like, and people were pissed off, like, what the fuck? I said, no, what the fuck? It's paintball, and he's an athlete. This is what he does.
Yeah.
Give him a slingshot, he'll still win, right?
He's he's a wizard out there, man.
He's a wizard.
Yeah.
And again, it doesn't matter. I always tell people, it doesn't matter what kind of gun you have. It's the player, right? And that's the cool thing. You train well, you're going to play well, right? That's
absolutely. It's angles and pressure and all that type of, the framework of how you attack a player and reading the player and then reading the shots. There's so many different layers that goes into it. We did a video afterwards, like right after that game, we did a quick draw, him and I didn't get a chance to pull my gun up all the way before he shot me between the eyes, right? Boom, just boom. And I'm really good at it.
I'm like, fuck you, Ryan. All right.
Yeah, dude, screw
But
you, bro.
And again, you and Ryan, you guys have this amazing spirit that when you come out there and you bring this to the kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're not just like saying, oh yeah, we need the kids. You show it, right? You guys radiate this thing, and that's what we need in all the aspects of the sport. Is more players that go out and just say, here's my gun. Listen, when we were in Mexico, me and Ryan P, not Ryan.
Okay.
Ryan P, right. Yeah. So Ryan P and I were in Mexico, right? And so we were. It was crazy because there's no rules there. I mean, you can
shout out to Mexico,
dude. It's just crazy, right? Okay, cool. So we were in like this little parking lot area, and we were the village kids came over to see what was going on, and I was lining up cans, letting them shoot them with my pistols.
There we go.
I think a lot of these kids might have had, let me see, relatives in how do I say it? That know how to use pistols. I'll just put it.
Yeah, they're just shooters.
These kids are like bam, bam, bam. So then Ryan did the famous thing, you know, when you throw a paintball in the air and then shoot it.
Yeah.
Everybody, their mouths were just like
whoa.
This, right? So then he gave him the gun, and he was letting them use the gun too. And they got to use my pistol and his gun. And these kids are just like, right. And so, but again, you can see it with Ryan too. Ryan just has this natural energy that people are attracted to. And he's like, this is right. So
it's the love. It's the love of the game.
It's the love of the game. And that's what I want you guys out there to listen to and take away from, that a lot of these guys at this level are really, really, really into the sport and into the players. Yeah, there's a lot of assholes that like maybe will come out and try to beat up on newbies, but not at this level. At this level, they're older. They have to take Metamucil. I'm just joking.
I shut that down. If I see that kind of stuff going on, I shut that down immediately. Exactly. I'm for the people, all the paintball people. So I got your guys' back all day.
Right. So you guys listen again. That's what I like about these guys. When they're, because anybody can buy a $1,500 speedball gun and then just go blah like that, right? Yeah. But when these guys don't overshoot, especially when they know that they're not in a tournament situation and they know how to handle themselves, but you see it sometimes these guys come to Hollywood Sports, right? Yeah. And they're like, they're just going to fuck up newbies. That's their thing, right? And they're just like,
that's crazy.
Like this. And you and I would think the same way. We're going to take advantage, and we can go behind them and shoot them in the head and say, stop shooting newbies.
Or like, I usually go on the team with the newbies, and then I'll go help them. You know what I mean? Go.
Exactly.
And go get some.
Dude, go get some. It's cool, right? So listen, these guys think the same way. We're all trying to just grow the sport and have people play and
that's right.
If this is your like, I miss the psychiatrist, so I got to like take it out on the other players. You know what I'm saying? This is the wrong game for you, man. You should be playing our sport. So
we got to make sure we bring people back. That's the name of the game. It's like if someone goes out and plays golf and gets bullied at golf, they're probably not going back to play golf or tennis or any sport for that matter. So we got to make sure we take care of everyone. Yeah.
And also too, I always say that the entrance to our sport is like a funnel, but it's upside down. So it's not like this, it's like that, right? So it's really hard to get people to come to play, but it's very easy to get them out of our sport. You know what I'm saying? We need to flip that over and get more people in and less people out. And so
you're not wrong there, dude. Yeah. And it could be, there may be some innovations in the future that we haven't stumbled upon yet that could open that funnel wide up and get a lot of participation. Dude. And it's just experimentation. We got to be a little scientists and do the experiments. I
agree. We've got like Nerf, we've got 50 cal, we've got a bunch of different things too. But the biggest thing is you guys out there is helping the players, going up to them saying, hey, is everything cool? You want to try out my gun? Do you need some paint? Oh, listen, when you're shooting, don't keep your arm out like a chicken. Don't keep chicken. You know what I'm saying? There's so much stuff that these kids will go, wow. Yeah, this was amazing, right? So
for sure.
So
I got my Field 1 Force right here. If you ever need the Force, we'll hand it over to you so you can play with it. We want everybody shooting these out there, so that's what it's all about.
Dude, okay, that is so cool. All right, So all right, so let's start at the beginning.
Totally.
You're a California kid?
Yes, sir. Born and raised in California.
You said Modesto or something, right?
I lived in Modesto for the majority of my life. I was actually born up in the mountains in the Sierra Nevadas in a city called Sonora, California.
I know. I was born in Santa Monica. I know California.
No way. Awesome.
Yeah, dude, I was born. I'm like I think there's
Cool.
me and like 5 other people that were born in Santa Monica. I think
Oh,
like,
beautiful, beautiful.
No more native.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, dude, what the hell? What
Yeah.
did your family come over on the Oregon Trail? What the fuck? How'd you get
Kinda, a little bit, yeah.
so like covered wagons?
Pretty much, yeah. It's a pretty mystical story, actually, of how I ended up in those mountains. But my dad is a special forces officer that was in the Army. My mom
Wow.
was a hippie from Santa Cruz, kind of wild child woman, and they met in the Bay Area up in Santa Cruz, and then moved into the valley up into the mountains there. We stayed there for about 6 months, and then when I was 6, 7 months old, I moved down into the valley into Modesto, and I stayed there for 30 years, and I just moved to Arizona this year for better opportunities for my family and myself with paintball. Yeah.
Dude, okay, listen, hang on a second, though.
Yeah.
A hippie and a special forces. I mean,
yeah.
That's like
a polar
oil
opposite.
and water,
Yeah.
right? Like, how do they even work? Are they still together?
They are. They're happily married up in
congratulations.
Mount Shasta. Yeah, I know, dude. And that's an accomplishment, really. Anybody who's been with somebody for that amount of time, there's so many struggles that you go through, and it's a beautiful thing to see people, no matter what, be there for each other, which is an amazing thing. Yeah.
Dude, congratulations, man. All right.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
Good. All right, cool. Okay, so the hippie and the special forces. Now, was he special forces before he met her or after?
Before, yeah. So he actually was stationed out there in the Bay Area, and then that's where they met at like a common workspace. Yeah. And then from there, fell in love, and made Tyler Harmon, and then I came out into the world here.
Dude. Okay, so are we talking 70, 75? 75.
It was right. It was in the late 70s, early 80s. When they probably actually the early 80s, when they really kindled. And then I was born in 89. So it might have been even later than that, in the mid 80s. Dude. Yeah.
Dude, you're fucking, how old are you? 25? How old are you?
I was born in 89.
Okay, I'm bad with math.
Yeah, I'm 31. I just turned 31.
Dude, that's congratulations. All right.
Thanks,
all right, cool.
brother.
So how the fuck did you get to hold a dynasty in San Diego if you're like in a farming community with only Mexicans? What the hell is that, right?
Well, thank God I had Rich Telford out there who had extreme paintball.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, you not to drop big names or to here, but okay, so
one of the biggest names for sure.
Seriously, so you knew Rich, right?
Very well, yeah. I was so fortunate enough to grow up in Modesto. That's where Rich's field was at. We would have the Ironman, we would have Dynasty. Everybody would come to his field. Dude. I just got lucky.
Dude, that is super lucky.
Yes, very lucky.
So all of these cool teams came to play at Rich's place, right?
Yeah.
And you went as a newbie and we just watched him play. You became a pod guy. I mean, what happened?
Well, I had a little camp called Twisted Paintball. It was our local store and team from Modesto. And I started out on the Twisted Kids when I was like 11 years old. That's when I started. Played with the Twisted Camp, soaked up all that knowledge that was going on in Modesto while I was there. And then had a great support group. At that time, paintball was just booming, like 2000s, early 2000s,
right?
1999, 2000 in there. And yeah, it took off for me. I met Bob Long through all these connections, and then was fortunate enough to get on Bob Long's team when I was 13. Played my first pro game when I was 14. And I think I still hold the world record for the youngest pro ever for paintball.
Oh, no, wait. Okay. And what were you playing in NPPL? What were you playing?
It was NXL, Oakland Assassins, like uncapped, fully auto. I was just a baby out there running around with all these grown men. It was crazy.
Jesus Christ, man, that's amazing. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah. So let me in on a little inside baseball here. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of times, what happens with people is that they're okay. They look at. I'm going to be doing this after the show. I always do this motivational thing, but they look at the tip of the iceberg. And they don't look at the bottom part. They don't look at the bottom part of what it took to get to where you're at, right?
Oh, man.
Now, so you just told me that you, because of the hippie and the special forces guy, you ended up in Modesto. And again, you guys, if you don't know Modesto, it is pretty much a farming area, kind of, right? Like,
it's rough. It's really rough. It's actually like the top 5 worst places to live in America right now. It's ranked. It's pretty crazy.
It's bad, wild. Right? Okay, cool. So,
but I love it, and I'm so grateful for Modesto. Like Modesto made me the man I am with the paintball and all,
right.
for
Dude,
the culture, for the people, and
yeah.
it's an amazing place. Yeah.
How's your Spanish? Yo,
Not
ese
so
vato,
good.
ay, cabrón, pendejo, ay.
I just know I know when it's hot. That's
You
what
know,
I know.
pinche caliente. Ay,
Yeah.
exactly right. That's
Yeah, I know.
it's our California Spanish, right? That's what it is.
Totally. Yeah.
Okay, but the
My
reason
mom speaks it. My mom speaks really well, so she would always talk to me, but I could never really speak it that well. I can understand. Yeah.
I got it. Okay, so she was your interpreter. I got it.
Yeah, exactly.
So the reason I'm saying this inside baseball thing is a lot of times what people do, and especially with social media today, is people want to cut the line. People want to, like, well, I want to be him. I want to be Reaper. I want to be Wolf. I want to be Tyler. I want to be these guys, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And they don't look at the bottom of the ice cube that's below the water and how big it was and how long it took us to get to this point. Now, you were lucky though, because
yes,
you were in the right place at the right time, right?
That's
do you know
right.
about do you know about Outliers? Do you know about that book called Outliers? It's called 10,000 Hours. Okay.
Yeah.
And so there's like Bill Gates, there was like Steve Jobs, there were the Beatles, and they put in their 10,000 hours before, whatever. Okay. You were lucky because you went to Rich's Field and you got to play against the best. And you got beat up and you got your ass handed to you. But
handed to me.
Handed to you, right? Okay.
Dude.
But it made you what you are, right?
Yeah.
And
totally.
This is dude, I'm always telling people
I want to keep getting my ass handed to me. That, you know what I mean? Because that's how you get possessed.
I mean, it's like if you could go play against Tiger Woods, right, and get beat up every day, right? But you're playing against Tiger Woods, right? That's what I'm trying to do. When I went to Hollywood Sports, right, I knew nothing about paintball, and every weekend I kept on getting beat up, but I kept on coming back because I loved it, and I was only using 2 pistols, right? And these pump guys could shoot between like a little thing like this and whack, right?
Oh yeah.
And then
they impress me. The pump people are crazy.
Sonny Lopez and the Hitmen.
Oh man.
Like I would go against them on purpose just so I could get beat up, right? Okay, fine. But then when you start to beat them, and then when they start to give you high fives, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Kind of like, okay, you're taking the pebble out of the guy's hand now, and you're like, okay, this is what you guys out there have to understand, that there's a lot of work. I mean, okay, yeah, I'm Reaper and I travel around the world and I do everything, blah, blah, blah. I understand that. But how did I get here? Do you understand?
Totally.
I just didn't go to GI and go to knock on the door. Can I fill out an application to be a celebrity? Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way, right? No. And that's what people have to understand. 13, 14 years old, 14, you were the youngest kid playing.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, come on.
And it's not like I was a phenomenal, like, world-class paintball player at that time. I was a little kid. I was like a puppy with big old paws, like before I grew in. I'm 6'2" now, so I've had to metamorphosize my style of play as well as I've aged I'm one of the tallest paintball players in the league now. I started out as this. Yeah.
What? You're taller than Mr. H?
I'm as tall. Me and Mr. H are like almost eye to eye.
You son of a bitch. What do you say?
I'm almost 6'3". Yeah, I'm like 6'2" and some change. Yeah.
That's amazing.
So I started as the smallest guy in the league, and now I'm, one of the biggest ones.
Dude, congratulations. Okay.
Yeah,
so
thanks.
Question. When you're diving into the snake, your legs are still up in the air when your body's on the ground.
I got to make sure I shoot him or put him in real good. Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah. Okay, so then you found what? Did you like go online and said Dynasty was hiring? Did you go down to San Diego? How did you?
I attacked it. I told Ryan that I was coming to make the team, and I just went and earned it. And I shot people up. I went to tryouts and I shot everyone up, and I was a force to be reckoned with. And you have to pick up a guy like that. And then we as soon as we picked up in the same year myself, Brandon Short, and Kyle Spica, and we went on a nice little run that year. As soon as we got on Dynasty, we won a few tournaments. We won the world title, the series championship, and it was a really good year. And we need to do that now. I'm hungrier than ever to do that now because we haven't won in, I think, 2 seasons. We've gotten pretty close, but we haven't had a win. So we need one of those immediately, pretty soon here.
Dude, listen, I'm seeing you guys out there. When I go to like NXL, you're playing against the Russian Legion. You're playing against all these people. The Russian Legion, for you guys that don't know, okay, you know, like in the Olympics, you've got Olympic players who basically they're like the best swimmer in the world, but then they also have to work at McDonald's, right? Okay,
Yeah.
the Russian Legion don't have to work at McDonald's. That's all they do. And so when Dynasty is going against the Russian Legion, it's like Rocky and what's that guy, right? It's
dude, they're amazing.
They're amazing, right? And so you guys are like killing it when you. Oh, dude, this is like it's a great. It's like poetry to watch you guys. It's fantastic. So
yeah, it is, and it's like a dance. That's how I assimilate this high level pro level paintball. Is like it's a dance where we have to be reading the moves of the other player. You got to make the correct moves on your side. So it's a full swing motion. Absolutely.
Dude, it's fantastic, and my hats off to you guys because you guys just kill it out there. So again,
Thanks,
you guys. If you guys are watching out there and going, yeah, I could do that, because you can do it because you think you can do it because we make it look easy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's not. It's paintball is so hard, man.
When I've been doing stand-up comedy since the early 90s, right? And I write my own stuff. I do and
I love it.
I just do it naturally, right? And so people go, well, if he can, I can, right? And then they get on stage and go, that's the thing, exactly. That's the thing. We've got to the point where we make it look easy because we flow. We become one with the gun. You know what I'm saying? We just flow. Yeah, exactly. So dude,
you're hitting it on the head right there. It's flow state. You get into that flow state and the energy. Yeah,
that's it. It's just like I always tell people I go play like on the weekends. I go, there's no bills, there's no wives, there's no kids, there's nothing.
Yeah,
and paintball. That's just all it is.
Isn't that the best, man? We get to like. It's another universe. You step into this paintball universe, and you get to just live as loud as you want. You know, and
I'm 59 years old, right? So I've been playing since 2008, 12 years.
Amazing.
And it's life for me. This is life. I mean, but I have so many different aspects. I've got the show, I've got the celebrity thing, but when you put all that aside, and you just go out mano on mano. And just go play with people. And just like, I've only got 24 shots, right? I've only got 12 and 12. And I'm just walking at people.
Oh my God. Reaper, did you hear the huge news?
No.
Bro, I convinced Tom Cole, the owner of the NXL, to let us have a sidearm in the pros.
No. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Wait a minute.
I had him on my show, the Play the Game podcast, and I've been really pushing this because I want to have a sidearm. I want to have a pistol when I play pro. Yeah.
Wait, okay, hang on a second. Tell me. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
This and what? You're out of paint, so you're gonna pull a sidearm? When are you gonna?
Yes, exactly. So you either run out of paint or your marker goes down, and then boom, you can go to your sidearm and have another way to play.
Dude. Okay. That is fucking awesome.
Dude, I know. That's for you, baby, right there.
Okay, thank you very much. Is it good to go for a cup, or is it going to be out next year?
Bro, I think that if I was able to, I need something to carry this thing, you know. So
holster,
so once I get that, and then I need to get a sidearm, like I need a gun to shoot, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe I can have an official Reaper one for my first match or something.
You're in, dude. I'll give you one of mine.
Yeah, dude.
So, but here's the deal: you're not diving, are you? You want to like? That's not. Do you?
Well, that's why I'm talking with HK. We're gonna make a new pack that has a spot for your sidearm, like on the outside of it, so that way you can pull the sidearm. Yeah,
you're fucking amazing. Oh, that's gonna add so much to this game. That's gonna be so cool, dude. Okay,
that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
dude, congratulations, man. Good job on that.
Thank you, bud. I know. It's for the handgun culture. We got to bring that into the paintball pros, you know,
dude. Okay, cool. I'm waiting. I kept on bugging Tom, but I was waiting for basically just like an exposition, like before a game, during a game, when you guys, whenever, that we could just play pistols on that, you know, give you guys all pistols and just go play against people with pistols. And so just have a fun game kind of thing. Because
that'd be amazing.
Yeah, there's something. Well,
sign me up.
Maybe it'll happen. I don't know. That'll be cool.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'll keep pushing that as well. We'll make sure that happens.
Dude, you killed. Oh, fucking A. That's amazing. Congratulations.
I know.
Wow, that's really exciting. Okay, cool.
It is, dude. I was super stoked. I'm sorry, I just had to let you know that.
No, dude. I'm just thinking about that, about like, and because I think Mr. H has got one of my pistols, and I'm thinking like they could design something. They could actually like, you know, start making their own line of stuff and everything like that.
Totally. This is going to open up a whole new market. Yeah. for sure.
Unbelievable.
It's amazing.
Okay. All right, brother, man. All right, you killing it. Okay,
Yeah.
so how old were you? You weren't 14 when you went to Dynasty, were you?
No, I was actually, let's see, it was in 2013, so it would have been 9 years ago. I was like 22, 21. I was a wild child. It was in the wild child stage, you know. So I think that played a lot into, you know, us coming in and bringing that energy.
So from 13 to like 23, you're basically Modesto, and you're still playing at Telford's Field, and you're still playing against all these guys, and you're just still
bro.
right?
Yeah, I've been out there in the Central Valley for my whole entire career up until just at the beginning of 2020. I moved to Arizona, so I've been out there the whole time.
Wow. Okay, so hang on a second. What did you guys do when you needed to practice? Did you fly to San Diego to practice?
Every weekend. Yeah.
No.
It was a trek.
No.
People who complain about having to travel a couple hours to practice, I don't want to hear it, because I would travel 6 hours one way just to get to the paintball field, and I loved it. I don't know how to describe it, but that flow state, you know,
like meditation.
Totally, yeah, and it gives me time to think about what I'm going to do, and it was really a good process for me.
Nice.
But it would take me a long time to get to practice. Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, you guys, there's more of that iceberg. I mean, dude, come on. The guys flying to San Diego every weekend. You know how expensive that is, and come on, that's like that's amazing.
And thank God I have HK Army. I have, you know, Field One Paintball, Dynasty, the organization that I cannot even begin to say enough good things about how fortunate I am to be with this organization. It's a dream come true for me. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to wear this jersey. You know what I mean? I got my Harmon jersey right here. This is the jersey I've always wanted to wear, you know?
Dude,
and
right?
I get to do that, you know, so that's a dream come true for me, you know.
How did you went with 12 because that was around when you started? What's the deal with that?
This is funny too. My first number when I was on Oakland, 14 years old, was 1/2. My jersey actually was 1 with a slash and a 2.
Wow.
So I just took the slash out, and now I'm 12. Yeah,
that's awesome, dude. That's crazy. Okay, cool. So you fly down there. You guys all practice together. You guys are all tight. It becomes one big unit. Everything's good. I met Ryan about I think 2014. We did a Make-A-Wish together. Do you know about that?
Beautiful. I actually remember that. That was when I was a part of the team, and you guys do amazing things, dude.
I love people. I just love people and I love helping out. So that's when I first met Ryan. That's when I first learned about Dynasty and Mr. H and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, who are these crazy cats? And then, then I would do different things. We actually did a charity. No, it was a charity celebrity event at Camp Hamilton. And then I'm like, you guys again. And then you start bumping into them all the time, right? And then I remember at Paintball Explosion one time, we all went out. It was Ryan, me. There was somebody else from you guys, and then Ollie.
Victor Gamboa, was it Victor?
Might have been Victor, right?
Yeah.
And Victor's with the thing we're supposed to be talking about anyway.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get Victor. We're gonna get to it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We're just building up. Okay. So then, but I was sitting next to Ollie Lang, right? And I heard his name. I didn't really know who this guy was, and he had your mustache with all this like like this, and we were out to dinner, and we're chatting, and he's eating like his micro vegetables or whatever the fuck he's eating.
That's right. Yeah.
Talking about this and that, and I go, wait, you're Ollie Lang, and he goes, yeah. And I go, oh, you're that Ollie Lang, like because his reputation had preceded him by that. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. That was, I think, the last thing he did. Something I forgot what it was, but but I always had banging heads with. I'm not banging. I mean, bumping into you guys basically. Yeah. You guys have always just done great things for the sport. Every time I'm going to some like charity or something, it's you guys are there, and it's always just you guys there. Now, did you do the thing, the FaZe Clan with us?
No, but I've been watching that. It's been amazing. FaZe Clan is the best, dude. I love all these gamers.
So Marky called me up and he goes, hey, could you want to come out and bring all your guns? I go, all right. Yeah. So we had the park to ourselves, and we just did this FaZe Clan thing. And again, I love it. Marky's attitude and everybody's ideas, and we just rolled these things. And again, it's always about growing the sport, getting the new audience out there, doing all this kind of stuff. You guys are constantly just doing that. You constantly are just saying, what can we do to get more asses in the classes? You know what I'm saying?
And Marky does that better than anybody. I mean, this guy is outstanding. Yeah. And even on TikTok, he has 500,000 followers that he influences with paintball. Like 500,000. That's a ton of people.
Dude, that's a ton of people. So it's great. Yeah. So you guys listen, get involved. You guys out there, get involved in tournament, watch the tournament. Help them out. Don't look at them as like, oh, they're just speedballer. No, there's just more to this iceberg than you ever imagined. So it's great.
And you can take a lot of the things that we implement in our fields, and I use it all the time when I play in the woods and out in the recreational side too. It's like, it's really taken my rec ball game even to the next level, learning those kind of things. Yeah.
Dude, you're right. You know what?
Yeah.
I don't think you can vice versa. I don't think you can take a woods ball player and put them on a Dorito and they'll get the same effect. but what that you've learned, understanding the chessboard basically, and then you go out there in the woods. It's not fair. That's just not fair.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Dude, and then like we're just machines, like with the athletics. Like I work out like a maniac, and there's a couple other pro players that work out pretty crazy, and we really push it to the limits, and we're trying to push this paintball thing as far as we can. Absolutely.
Nice. So that's a great segue, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Totally. Perfect segue.
Do you know PB Fit? You know who he is, right?
Yes. Yes.
Actually, I think he's in Guam right now. Maybe I think he's either in Guam or Okinawa or something like that. He's serving our country. He's a great guy.
No way. Thank you to him. God bless America. My gosh.
But I got a chance to hang out with him a lot of times. He's just really great. So athletics in our sport. That's what I was telling you guys about the Russian Legion. If you ever watch, they came out to Hollywood Sports 2 days before they were supposed to go to
That's right.
NXL, and it was like a machine. It was just like they just knew all the parts. It didn't matter what park they were at. They knew their drills. Like the whole thing. Okay, now they're always joking about the age limit not in our side of the sport, but in your side of the sport. Like you and Ryan are kind of like maybe in the twilight years, but I don't think so, because I just think that if you can, if you can still kill it out there, you shouldn't be putting like a cap on something and go, oh, they're in their 30s. So totally. What? It doesn't matter. And the cool thing is, if you guys train and eat properly, like we're about to talk about, it doesn't matter about your age, and that can also carry over to my side of the sport too. So instead of training with a beer, I'm not saying that we all do that, but training with a beer. Yeah. But that's the cool thing. And that's why I wanted to talk about.
That's the greatest part about paintball is it literally doesn't judge any aspect. Like it's about the mind. You know?
It's about the mind, dude. I'm constantly telling people no color, religion, race, sex, money, nothing
absolutely.
Like that. It's nothing to do with that. Just go and play, and they respect you for playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's not about how big I am, how tall I am, really it's not. Maybe at my level, at the top pro, yes. But for the 99% of paintball, it's all about just having fun and the mentality and playing the game.
Dude, you're killing it. You know that.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. We're going to talk about G2, but before we do that, do you have something to give away? Do you have something like Dynasty, Play the Game, G2, something?
Actually, we're doing a giveaway on the Play the Game podcast, so it's awesome that you brought this up.
Hang on a second. Before you do anything, I have to do my intro. This is called a pop-up sponsor. What a pop-up sponsor is,
there we go.
Someone on my show, or that someone comes in and we do a little intro for them, and then they give away something. So here, ready?
I love it. Love that.
Here it goes. Here's our G2 pop-up sponsor. Hey,
let's go. This is the best ever. I love Reaper.
How is that?
This is amazing.
Okay. All right. So let's go down our comments here and just say hello to everybody first. There we go. Good. There's hello Mexico. What's going on, Mexico?
Shout out to Mexico.
Colorado. Hello, Colorado. Garrett. Hey, Garrett. What's going on? So Folda next year. Okay. Yeah, we'll do Folda. I'm going to do mini Folda in North Carolina, and I'm going to do big Folda next year. Charles,
there we go.
Dude. Charles Dean. Hello, Charles Dean. Maxed. We got it. We got that. Yeah.
Shout out. Oh, thanks, Charles.
Look who this is.
Marcelo.
Hey, there's wait, hang on a second. Let me see if I can pop him up. Let me just do this. 1 second.
That would be awesome.
Let me just do this and that, and 1 second, and do this. And tell me what this is. Hang on a second. Yay!
Yay! There he is.
There you
There's
go.
my man.
That's Marcelo. All right, cool.
Yep.
We're going to talk about that after G2. So
Yes,
nice.
sir.
Okay. We've got Richard. Hey, Richard. Would my PayPal cancer benefit Saturday here in Sacramento?
Oh, wow.
Hey, maybe you can
Beautiful.
make it. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
no, you guys. He's in Arizona now, so he can't.
And I'm going to Iowa this weekend, but my heart, and I'm going to definitely tap in with Dave Baines because I'm sure that's where it's at out at Capital Edge Paintball. So huge shout out to them in Sacramento.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
This is the Netherlands.
Luigi.
hello from the Netherlands. Let me see. That's LA. And who do we have? Jake, what's going on, Jake, man? And Jake, last week was awesome. Pop-up sponsor headbands. Yes. And so we're doing another pop-up sponsor. Hold on one second. And hello, teaches young adults that not like each other to play together. That's paintball, right? Dude,
play the game.
Dude, that's paintball, right? Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah. So you want to give something away on the show here, or you want them to go watch your show?
It's actually through the Play the Game podcast. So if you tune in on the Play the Game podcast, and then I can give away a Play the Game podcast shirt right here on this show as well.
No,
yeah.
No, I don't want you to I don't want you to break the bank. Come on.
Oh, come on, baby. Let's do it. Let's live it up.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
All the people that are watching right now, right? You see them can you see them in the chat? Can you see your
chat? I don't see the chat.
What the fuck? No.
I know. Oh, wait, here we go. I got the comments. Oh, wow, we're live here. Okay. There we go.
Okay. I want you to pick someone without the same last name as you.
Yeah.
Okay. No nepotism on my show. All right. So pick anybody.
Oh, Marcelo Margot. Good job, baby.
Dude, pick anybody that you want, and that's going to be the winner of the shirt.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going with Luigi. Where's the Luigi comment? Luigi that one made me laugh.
He's in Holland. That's Kim.
Oh, that's a far distance.
Oh, Kim, look what he just said. What?
Oh, well, how about this? I'll still do it. Send me her address and we'll get
the shirt guy. Out. Hey, Kim means a different name in Europe.
Kim. God bless Kim. That's Sorry about that. Yes, Kim, I will get you your shirt. Sorry about that.
So wait, take a picture of his name. And,
okay.
Kim, do me a favor. You'll go hit him up. Go find. There we go. Go find him.
Okay, I got it.
On Facebook, Kim.
Yes.
And PM him, and then get the address, and then you'll get your $85 shirt.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, it's gonna. Now I did break the bank, but hey, it's all for the love of the game.
It's not good. Listen, send it on a ship or something like that, right? It doesn't have to be in the mail. Okay, cool.
I love it.
Okay, cool. All right, so
I got him. We'll make sure we get Kim. Thank you so much. We'll send you out that shirt for sure, brother.
Congratulations on that. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
So.
And then I have another giveaway that we're doing on the Play the Game podcast.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So this is from G2 Paintball, which is pretty awesome. We're about to talk about it. It's a G2 Swiss Army knife with Play the Game custom engraved on there.
Dude.
Yeah, it's expensive. These things are nice. And we're giving that away if you tune in to the next episode of the Play the Game podcast, which will be episode number 36. We'll give you all the details on there.
Dude, okay, cool. I like it. I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Let's do this. Can I do a quick shout out before we get to
Absolutely.
So you guys listen, I just found out about this from let me just add this to my stream. I just found out about this from Ryan Sexton. Silva, he actually has got the corona. He just got it. No. His whole family got it and he's sick. And so they're asking if you want to join this raffle, it's $20 per ticket. You can buy as many tickets as you want. But here's the cool thing. You guys can go check this out. Go to Ryan Sexton's page. You can check out this whole thing. But they're doing all these giveaways. They're giving Empire. They're giving signed jerseys. I mean, this is a huge thing. So you guys, if you can, go check it out. It's only $20 per ticket. It's going to help this guy out for his hospital bills and stuff. But that's what we do basically in our sport is, help each other out. So
absolutely.
Go do me a favor and help this guy out. Okay.
Love that.
So we're going to have next Wednesday, we'll have Ryan on the show. We're going to be talking about it. And hopefully we'll get Noah on the show as well. Okay.
Beautiful.
Let's jump over here. Ready?
G2.
Okay, baby. So what does G2 stand for?
G2 is because of Gamboa and Glaze. It's Victor Gamboa and Rusty Glaze. So it's the two G's. And they said, we'll call it G2. And it's also, you know, in paintball, we use the G count, like G1, G2 for how many eliminations. So it kind of ties in there.
Okay. And the 2 is what?
The 2 is just for the two
guys?
of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Rusty and Victor.
I like it. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
I'm the average player. I don't know anything about anything. All of a sudden I see G2 paintball athletics, train hard, really easy, and I go, what is this?
Of course. Well, what it is it's a paintball athletics company. It is designed to help you go through all of the different athletic motions that we do as paintball players. So no different, like if you're training for tennis, you're going to do all these athletic movements to train for hitting a tennis ball or those types of movements, or football or soccer, or whatever sport you play. So this is the first time anything has ever been created with an athletic tendency towards paintball, and teaching you all of the different movements that we make in paintball, which would be, you know, the types of slides, the types of snap shooting. You know, it's very tiring when you have to continuously snap shoot and communicate and do all of these things on a tournament paintball field. And you really do have to be in pretty spectacular shape to be effective. And yeah, you might be good on the first day, but then by the 4th day, you're cooked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we want you to be ready to win on Sunday. And that's what this does. It really kicks your butt, and it makes you like, you're going to be dead tired after a G2 training. It's like a workout. And then Rusty and myself and Brandon Unger has been coming out and helping out with this as well. We take you through all of the different skills and strategy, as well as the agility, and teaching you all those athletic movements. So it's pretty awesome.
Dude. Okay. Now, we were talking pre-show. Let me get over here.
Yeah.
We were talking pre-show about you living in Arizona, and I've played there. Actually, we used to do my tournaments there twice a year, and dude, it was like when it rains, the rain stops right here because it's so hot.
Yeah.
The rain just says, "Fuck this, I can't go anymore." Right? This is like it's so hot there, and so now you're going to be in Arizona, and you said for the past like 10 days it's been the hottest it's ever been, but you get to be like a person from Colorado who gets their lungs taken care of. They're up there, and now you're going to know what it's like to play in the heat all the time. So when you go play in something that's not in the heat, you're just like, come on, I'll be going in underwear, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, totally, man. And it's good conditioning. And in Modesto, it was super hot too. So it's like, it is, don't get me wrong, way hotter here. But I would much rather be hot than be freezing. So I'll take the desert over like the snow. You know, it's definitely a double-edged sword, because it is crazy hot. But I love the people out here. I love the community. The paintball scene has been amazing, and I'm just super stoked to help grow the paintball community out here. And as you can see, we have some dates that are still going on. We have 3 more events that we're doing in the Arizona area, out at Battle Zone Paintball and at Wild West Paintball. And you can go to g2paintball.com and look at, you know, all that different information on those. Wow. It's been really fun being out here. I get to hang out with my coach and my assistant coach, you know, Rusty and Victor. And then, you know, we got a bunch of fun stuff for the kids to do out here. So it's been a good time.
Dude, I'm sorry. Is there a typo here? It says 5 a.m. Is that a typo?
No, it's not a typo. Yeah. Yeah. We start them early.
5 a.m. 5
yep. That's right.
Are you serving breakfast? Is that what you're doing at 5 a.m.? What the fuck are you doing at 5 a.m.? There's no lights.
We're kicking ass at 5 a.m. Yeah.
Oh,
for 100%. For the first 2 hours, it's just the athletic training. So you'd go through that agility, yeah, you got to be ready to go when we start. You know, it's pretty rigorous. We have Brandon Unger and Victor Gamboa who run them through a pretty rigorous little agility training there.
Oh my God. Okay, so from 5 to 7, it's agility. Start the day with coaches Gamboa right for the Okay, so I got that, and then now that I'm awake, I jump over to skills, and from skills after that, after that, Coach Glaze and Harmon, that's you. Because you get to sleep in. Is that why?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
exactly. Step into the field to train you at the art of gunfighting, working various drills, hone your and then it says it says you go back to sleep, and then we have and then we have the strategy. So basically from 5 to 11, right?
That's right. And the reason we do that because at this time it's just too hot after 11.
Yeah.
So because of the Arizona heat at the time that we're doing these, now here in a couple months we're gonna have a whole nother regiment of G2 that we'll run, and the times will probably be a little bit different just because it won't be as hot, and we'll be able to start it a little bit later.
Okay. And now, Victor, I know you're watching. Listen, I'm Jewish. I'm going to be your Jewish attorney here for a second. How the fuck are you going to stay in business with these prices, man? This is too cheap. This is too cheap. Okay,
that's right.
Victor, hit me up. I'm going to talk to you about. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah. No, we make it very cost effective for you to come out, and you get the best training in the world, man. I'm telling you, from the athletic side, obviously, and then when myself and my coach and great friend Rusty Glaze, who has been playing pro paintball and coaching, and he's done it all. When we step in there, you learn everything that we've picked up over the last 20 years. Yeah.
Dude. That's why, remember we were talking on the show about, I said that I was working at CompUSA, and I met Gary, and Gary says, I don't want any classes. I just want the expert to show me what to do. Right? Exactly. So that's what he did. He got me a computer guy, and he picked my brain. And if you guys ever get the chance to do that, I mean, getting a diploma, going to class, all that is great. But if you can take $40 per workout, if you can take $150, come on, $150. If you can pay $150 and work with these guys to become like machines, come on, guys, come on.
Totally.
This is a no-brainer.
It's $40 for one day. If you want to come out for one day, it's $40. It's a steal, to be honest.
This is nothing. I'm telling you, you're not going to stay in business. All right.
I know.
Don't blame me if you go under. All right.
Yeah. What you hear that, Vic? We got to raise these prices, baby. Let's go.
Come on, man. This is fantastic. Reserve the day, deposit. Now this is the Arizona one, right? Okay.
That's right. And then we're gonna also tap into the California markets. We're gonna be traveling wherever somebody wants to have a G2 training camp. We can come out there and provide these for you guys.
Nice. Where's Wild West?
Wild West is actually in the Gilbert, Arizona area. It's about 25 minutes southeast of Phoenix.
Okay, so there's the address for that one too. October the 11th. Yeah. Okay, that's fantastic.
The next one is going to be on the 27th of this month, September 27th, out at Battle Zone, which is in the Phoenix area there. So be sure to tap in on that. And even if you're traveling from California, make the drive. I know I would travel from NorCal to SoCal to do events. It's about the same distance of a drive to head out here. So if you want to wake up and get your butt kicked and have some fun and really get in shape, then come hang out with us.
Oh my God. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys, if you go to G2paintball.com, you'll see the paint that I'm on right now. You can also find them on Facebook if you want to send them a message.
Totally.
Is Victor handling the messages? Is he responsive? What's going on?
Totally. Yeah. Him and Rusty both are in there handling all that. So if you message them, I'm also on the Instagram aspect of it as well. If you message on the Instagram for G2 Paintball, which is, I'm pretty sure it's at G2 Paintball, then we'll be sure to get back to you on either one of those.
Nice. What do we have here? 5 a.m. does exist. Yes, we know that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I was in the military. I know that. I know that 5 a.m.
Yeah.
All right. That's awesome. And those prices make it easy for young adults to afford it. Love this. Yeah.
That's right. Totally. And that's why, that's why we did it. We want everybody, we just want to be a part of the community, and like just how you want to, grow the sport and have fun with the people. We want to make it affordable and fun.
Nice. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
all right.
sir.
Did we miss anything about G2?
G2 is, let's see, it's just the most badass athletics paintball training company in the world. So you got to tap in there, and huge shout out to Victor for creating it, and Rusty for, teaming up with Victor and them having this whole thing to provide to people. It's never been done before. So it's pretty cool.
That is cool. All right. So Victor, Rusty, thank you very much for doing this. You guys are amazing. We're looking forward to promoting you as much as we can. So let me know what I can do to help you promote. Hey, look at this. Let's do another shout out. Ready? Yay!
Yeah, let's go G2.
All right. Now the next phase of our conversation. I started doing my media stuff in 2014, and it was basically that. I mean, when back in 2008, we really had we had forums and stuff like that. There really wasn't the explosion of Facebook or all that kind of stuff, right? So then in 2014, I'd already kind of built my reputation, whatever else. So when I did my podcast 2014, I had kind of a following and everything, right? Okay, cool.
I love it.
So it was still kind of there was behind the bunker. There might have been 3 or 4 other kind of things. It really wasn't that many. Now there's an explosion. Now everybody and their brother has a paintball podcast and all this kind of stuff, right? Okay, cool.
Totally. Yeah.
I've seen that you guys have I think you guys have maybe 100,000 viewers, subscribers and everything between both of you guys. It's just amazing, right? That's a huge audience to be hitting your Play the Game podcast, right?
For sure.
I need to know something. It's a little inside baseball, okay? Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I know, I'm not saying you did this, but I'm saying a lot of times people can buy likes and subscribes and they can, right? I know you guys didn't do that kind of thing. The problem is that even though, let's say that somebody has 1 million likes or subscribes, that doesn't mean that these people actually follow what you're doing. That doesn't mean that they're connected to what you're doing. What I'm looking at you guys is that you guys do have a huge amount of people watching what you're doing. So you've built this organic following. You've muted yourself.
Sorry, I'm back. My headphones are not. Is this good? Sounds good?
It's fine. It's a little bit low.
Echoing.
It's a little bit low, but that's cool.
My headphones died. If you can bear with me, I can grab my other ones, or I don't know.
I'll antelope, I'll deer, I don't know, whatever you want.
This works good. No,
you can go. You can if you want. Go get your other ones.
Okay, hold on one second.
I'll sing a song or something. I'll just hang out. Look, it's always Christmas. I'm a Jew that loves Christmas. Look at this. This is my Christmas cup. I've got this player in Oklahoma. He hates Christmas. He hates Christmas because the department store that he worked in, they would play Christmas from like middle of October until whenever, and he'd like this. It was in his head the whole time, and he hated Christmas. So every time I see him or he comes on the show, I always play Christmas music to fuck with him. But
which one? Who do you do that to?
No, he's a player out of Oklahoma, and I was just telling everybody that I love Christmas. I even got my Christmas.
Oh yeah,
and
it's coming, baby.
Dude, I love the Christmas. I love that whole, especially with all the bullshit that's going on right now. It's kind of cool to be able to listen to something that brings you back to your childhood and just you know what I'm saying, put you in that zone. So
thank God for music.
Dude, I would die without music. I'm so into music. Okay, so all right. So then what I was saying is that you've got a huge following before you guys started the podcast. You have a huge following, and then that translates to, again, that these people go, oh, I want to see what's going on. The reason I'm saying this is because a lot of people are starting their own podcast for the first time. What I always tell people is, and just really, and guys inside baseball, don't look at the numbers, because you're going to get frustrated. You're going to go, I did this great show and 3 people and my grandmother watched, right? Okay,
totally.
Cool. It takes a while to build up your audience and to build up whatever the situation is. Just have patience, have fun with it. It might take a year, whatever the situation is. But if you're doing it for the right reasons, if you're doing it from your heart and you just really love the medium and you love our sport, that's it. It's just going to flow. It's just going to flow. So I'm under the impression that's why you guys are doing it.
Yeah, that's why it's a company that we started. It's a whole, we have the LLC, Play the Game Paintball. We own Play the Game podcast, and it's to get people to play this amazing sport that we all love, from all walks of life and all different types of paintball. We want everybody playing.
Nice. Okay, hang on a second. Let me just stop. Who's this guy? He looks familiar. Hang on.
Yeah, that's my dude right there, Marcelo Margot.
All right, that's cool. So so you two guys have been friends on Dynasty, right?
Totally. And we go way back to when we were kids, like when I was on Bob Long's. Yeah.
What? Wait, you came out to Modesto?
Well, actually, we ended up connecting on a flight, and we both kind of knew about each other. And then from that point on, we've just been really good friends. We must have been like 16 years old at that point.
Wow, dude.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
cool.
kids. Yeah.
Okay, so then you guys connected, and then when did you guys say, okay, we need to do a podcast?
Well, with COVID times and the way that everything's been, we were just like the community needs to have some more zest to it, because it really felt like something bad was going to happen to paintball.
Right.
So we wanted to keep all of the heritage alive, all these stories, and it was kind of like playing paintball for me. You know, it was like I was able to do the show, and it really felt like I was still doing paintball. Yeah.
Right. I agree. Listen, in April, I think April, GI came to me with Gio from Hollywood Sports.
Yeah.
And they said, we've got this idea called Paintball Strong, and we want you to do Scenario Sundays. And I'm like, Scenario Sundays? I'm going to do Paintball Weekly.
Yeah.
Get out of my way. And I just started so from April until now, that's all I've been doing. And it's been, it's like my angle on our sport is more about the community. Like, if alcoholism, autism, whatever, just come on my show. And if you're, part of our community, and again, it's because I'm always saying that our community is built on players, but we still pay rent, we still have insurance, and there's all these things that we're still connected to. So that's what I kind of like cooking, or food, or music. That's I do all my shows all about having the players. Talking with Kirill in Russia, right? So I have a show called Where Are You From? And we did a whole show about Russia and the culture and the food and everything like that. But
dude, that's awesome.
Kirill, because he's a player, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I love doing. I love that kind of stuff. And that's what this medium has given us, this opportunity to, express ourselves. And you guys, listen to me. Listen to me. I know there's a lot of podcasts out there that might have the wrong intention, or maybe I'll put it to you this way. Don't have paintball at their heart or their base, and then they're not going to last. But when you get someone like this guy and Marcelo, who are like, we're OGs in the sport. We know about this thing, and we're giving back.
That's it. And that's the main thing, dude. Is we want to give it all away. Like, we have all these amazing experiences and all this just timeless memories from paintball, and we want to share all those stories of all the cool people that are in the industry, including yourself, and from all walks of life in the industry. Right. We want to have like the paint guys, we want to have the camera guys, we want to have the wood ball, the scenario. We want to have everybody on the show.
Dude, that's cool. Where do we find you guys?
It's at Play the Game Podcast. You can find us on all of the streaming platforms for the podcast. Okay. So obviously, like Apple, all the big ones. I can't even remember all of them. There's so many of them.
Okay, but is it both audio and video?
It is. We have a YouTube channel as well that's called Play the Game is the name of the YouTube channel. Cool. So you can check out. We have we record every single one of our shows. So you can watch them or listen to them on there. Yeah. Cool.
Dude, you're killing it. Congratulations.
It's fun, man. Thank you.
I know.
And you're an inspiration too, dude. Like, you inspire us as well. You are.
Wait. Don't let me stop you. Keep on going. What?
Yeah. The PayPal's hitting.
I know exactly. Fuck you. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So okay. So let's recap. Mom was a hippie. Dad was special forces. They get together, oil and water, and they create this amazing cat. Now, wait, do you have a brother and sister? You have siblings?
I have one younger brother who's 9 years difference. So big gap. Yeah.
You know what they call that in marriage? A mistake.
He's the best, dude.
That's the oops. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're all up in Mount Shasta.
It doesn't matter. Listen, as long as they're happy, one big family. I don't care what age it is.
That's right.
Okay. So, and then when you're 13, 14, you're in Modesto, you meet Rich Talford, you're playing at his park. He's bringing out the Iron Man. He's bringing out all these teams, and you're getting crushed, but you're learning. You're not giving up, right?
Yes, sir.
And then, so then you're playing up until about 23 there, and then you decide to crash the coast.
Yeah, and exactly.
You go to San Diego and you hook up with Dynasty, and you say, "Listen, your game is not going to be the same without me."
Yeah.
There you go. And so then they said, "Okay, you're in." And then you started playing. You started going to all the events. You started doing everything that you're doing, kind of thing.
Yeah.
you get you are an athlete, so you're hooked up with like eating well, and you've always this G2 thing kind of just flowed into it because you're already kind of that kind of person. You're just it wasn't
totally.
You didn't have to take the training to become a rep. You were already
I've been that's how I've been attacking my style of play for my whole career, and I've actually just teamed up also with a company that's pretty big called Garden of Life. I think it's in like all the Whole Foods and a lot of the stores. They're a pretty big company, so they're providing me with a bunch of nutrients as well, which is backing me up on the health side. And then I do a bunch of breathing practices and that kind of stuff as well. I'm really into. I think that if you couple nutrition with your workouts and breathing, those are the cornerstones that we have to really focus on for humanity moving forward into the future. We really need to make sure we take care of our temples.
I like it.
Take care of ourselves.
Dude, where does In-N-Out Burger fit in there?
I just had In-N-Out. Oh my gosh.
I love In-N-Out, dude. Music and In-N-Out. That's it.
Yeah.
You can put me on an island with music and In-N-Out. I'm done. That's it. That's all.
It's the best, dude. Sign me up.
Dude, I don't know if they're putting crack in there or what, but
it's something bad.
And I've had burgers all over the world. But there's just something about the burger. I don't know. They have their own. They have their own farm and stuff, so they have their own food. I mean, they raise their own animal. I mean, it's a whole big thing. It's not just like
sprinkling. They got something on that.
Dude, they got some magic dust. And then I want to. Even though I'm Jewish, I want to become Christian because I read the bottom of the cup and it said Ezekiel 4:5-9. Like, oh, really? Like, what is that?
Yeah, they're hitting on all cylinders, man. Dude, they are making some good food.
Dude, I'm in. Okay, so then you got connected with Victor and Rusty, and then you said, okay, we're gonna start this thing, and you started doing that, and the G2 just like blew up. And that's fantastic.
It's been this year. It's really taken off. I'm so fortunate to be working with them. Yeah,
that is so cool to hear. And then just this year, you guys started to play the game.
That's right. Yeah. In April, May, somewhere right in that time is when we started the Play the Game podcast. Yeah.
Nice, dude. All right. So Adam, hey Adam, what's going on? He said he's a bear Jew. I don't know if you ever met. Look at this. Look at Adam. Picture. He's a bear Jew.
Shout out to Adam.
He'll crush you. He'll crush you with just looking at you.
Yeah, dude.
He'll crush you. He's a bear Jew. No. Wait,
Shout
what
out
is
to
this?
Adam Lang. He's got the best last name ever there, just like Ollie Lang.
Ollie Lang. What about G2 at Badlands Paintball in Crete, Illinois?
Yeah, I'm going to Badlands the weekend that you'll be at the Clowns versus Zombies, so I'll see some people out there.
We talked about that. You guys listen.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
I know, dude.
Who does the scheduling on there? We have no universal scheduling thing, and people just like,
dude.
No,
I'm with you on that. I know.
How far away are you going to be?
I don't think I'm too far out because Victor Gamboa with G2, he's actually going to come see me out at Badlands and go to the Clowns versus Zombies. So I don't think it's too far.
Dude, come on.
Yeah,
that's
I
cool.
know. Maybe who knows? Maybe I'll make a surprise appearance out there. We'll see.
That would be awesome, dude. That would be so awesome. All right, cool. Let's make this happen.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. All right, you guys. So listen, we can find you where?
Yep. At on Instagram at Tyler Harmon or Facebook Tyler Harmon. Go check out our YouTube channel. The YouTube is Play the Game, and then go stream our podcast, Play the Game podcast, on all the platforms. Any of the podcast platforms, we're on all of them.
Okay, so we have that. We've got the Dynasty. We've got Play the Game. We've got G2.
Yes, sir. And huge shout out to HK Army and Field One Paintball for everything they do for me on a personal level.
Nice.
I absolutely love them. And also the sponsors of the show, Transfuse, Heal Brand, CBD, and obviously G2, Garden of Life. Thank you for all the nutrients that you're sending me. I really appreciate all that.
Nice. Hey, are you sponsored by Ryan's Gum? What's that gum?
The grenades gum,
dude. I'd like to get hooked up with those guys. I mean, he was at Clowns and he gave me, and I went, oh yeah. It's not sour. It's just menthol. It's like you just took some Vic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm walking around going, oh.
Yeah, it's slam packed with like essential oils and all that good stuff.
Dude, and it just stays with you. But you know what? It was great. So
it's so good. We're working on hooking up with them actually.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Dude, wait, hang on a second. He asked, Chad Carter asked if you wax your eyebrows.
No, actually, my wife takes care of me. She's a hairstylist, so she does my hair, does everything.
Dude, Look at that. Good
If
job.
I didn't, I would have one eyebrow. So I need
the monorail. All right.
My dad, my heritage, I have Native American blood in me as well. So I got the full hair deal going on here. Yeah.
Wait, do you have enough to own a casino?
Nah, I just barely missed that.
Oh, no, okay. Play the game casino. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I know. That works perfect.
Dude, hey, why were the Indians here first?
I don't know. Maybe they
had reservations.
There we go.
That's like a third grade joke.
I want to hear some top level stuff. Let's go.
You want my real jokes? Oh, yeah, exactly.
It'll get R-rated quick in here.
I've done urban clubs. I've done Middle Eastern things. I do everything.
Awesome.
It's fantastic. Okay, my brother. So did we kill it? Did we cover all the bases?
Crushed it. Yes,
okay,
sir.
Cool. All right, sounds good. What?
Dude, thank you for everything you do for the landscape of paintball, man. Honestly, I mean that, Reaper, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, sir.
All right, wait. Don't let me stop you. Keep on going. What?
Yeah, thank you. So
listen, here's what I do at the end of the show, you guys. What I do is try to do some inspirational, motivational type of thing, and I'm going to do that right now. So hang on. Don't run off. Stay in the green room, or just hang out 1 second, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, brother?
All right.
Let me just do this and stop sharing, and let me pop this up. And look at that. Okay. So as we were talking about on the show tonight, look at this iceberg, right? And people only see the tip. They only see how we became where we are. And they don't see look at that. The hard work, the disappointment, the late night, the struggle, the discipline, all of this stuff, right? This is all that we were talking about tonight on the show as well. And that's basically life in general. People always want the shortcut. I want to be like Reaper. I want to be like Tyler. I want to be like this. Okay, be your own that, but look at the stuff you have to go through. If you're thinking about cutting in line and stuff, that's not going to last, right? That's like whipped cream as far as I'm concerned. Be a steak. Don't be whipped cream. You have to last a long time in the stomach. All right, you guys listen. It's been a great show. I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for coming out. And let's say adios, goodbye, and we have another show tomorrow and another show after that. So until tomorrow, I'll shoot you soon. Bye.